Broadcasting. Who's this? I see Tengu Ishii. Oh, there it is. Ibuki Tenren. The alternate identity of Tenren. I had a nice long set with Tenren. I usually only play him for little short bursts because I'm terrified of losing. But this time I did unranked, even though I actually can hold my own. I mean, not well. I can play. It's not like I win. But I can, like, compete a little bit. Tenren is so fucking good. I was talking to him a little bit during this broadcast. Or not broadcast, during this set. I didn't broadcast this. I'm doing it right now. I asked him if he went to Co-op Cup. I got the deets. That was really bad. I'm bad. That was really good. And then I dropped it. It would have been nice. I think it actually would have killed him. If I did stomp into 2-hit strong into activate. If I got the meter. It was really close. I don't think I was going to get it. But if I got that, oof. He was dead. Look at me. I really feel like he does a lot of stuff when I'm just weak to like very particular things. You'll see that. I feel like okay, so a while ago, look at how that bounced. I was fighting look at super jump cancel. Was that clean or what? I super jump canceled the strong after it hit a knife. And then I got hit midair. What was I gonna say? Months ago, I fought Tenren, and he literally dismantled me with slide and low forward. And even if it's so scary parrying them, and even if I parry them, that's my punish. Look at it. It's a far stand forward on crouching Ibuki. That's the damage I get. And it's not horrible damage, but the risk reward is just so fucked because he's the chances of me getting that parry are very low, and if I miss it, I just eat a low forward after low forward after low forward. Chances of me getting the parry are pretty rare. And I can't do parry into close strong. I can't do parry into close forward. You know, it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So what I figured out, the best I can think of, is low parry into fucking rock a man grab is the max damage I can get that I'm aware of. I go for that a couple times here, but it's very difficult. I mean, it's not hard to do low parry into rock a man grab, but you've really got to be on your game. You've got to be aware. I do a couple smart things here, but still it's Tenren, so like me at my best is like Tenren at his average. Tenren at his below average. There are like a few tricks I know in this matchup though. Oh, but I always used far forward and low forward and slide both low profile that. So even though Ibuki herself doesn't low profile far forward, I used far forward a lot, thinking that it would be okay, and it just gets dismantled by her low pokes. So one of my shifts in this matchup from the way I've changed the way I'm playing it is to move off of low forward and move on to far strong, and low forward. I feel like there's another normal I'm forgetting. And when I use those normals, oops, 2 hits. That kind of sucked. When I use those normals, it actually, the neutral feels okay. If I parry a slide, I can get better than rock a man grab, but if I parry a low forward, I can only get rock a man grab, so it's tricky. I should have cancelled that into stomp, but I wasn't very confident. I think, could he have not supered there? He didn't. It was weird that he didn't. Or like kunai or anything. Is it because the second it whiffed? Crouch for your super buff! When I fought Issei, I don't know if you guys fucking saw that. One of the things he advised me was just activate. And I just activated here. It's just like, let's get it to do something. And then actually, lo and behold, it actually did nothing. It's one of the only times I've ever activated Tengu in my life where it didn't do anything. That was a bit greedy. He was not ready to tech, though. He's not willing, rather. I had a win there. I hit it too early. Oof, jump fierce. I think, the angle, I think I could have hit him. I'm not certain. Expect me to lose most of these, but I think this is the best I've ever done against Tenren in my life. A few months ago I played him, and I lost something like 30 to like 2. Ugh. I could have actually stronged there. My strong would have beaten his cancel, I think. Right is like not instant. Even if you do it as a cancel, I think Oro can interrupt. Look at me sitting in the corner looking dumb. You can see how much health I'm losing in the neutral war. I was greedy. I definitely shift over to looking hungrily for a miracle parry. But that's like kind of how I feel like Oro plays at a high level anyway. That was me parrying. That's safe on block too. Safe on block beats parries clean. Always. Unparryable. Why does she have that? You can't jump out of it either. It's a hit. There are a lot of little ways that they made it so Ibuki's safer than other characters, and that's one of them. It's actually good design and not bad design. Kentatsu, what it would need to be usable. It would need to never whiff on crouching opponents. Would be a good start. And that would be a pretty significant change for Ken. I should have double jumped sooner. Still me gathering my bearings. Did you know Ibuki has like 5 different wind poses? What's up with that? We have a lot of matches to go through. I felt like I had a million things to say right when the stream started. Oh, I was talking to him. Every now and then we won't start immediately because I was just chatting with him. I was like, "What's up?" Good trade. Good trade. He does like an actual crouch tech. I noticed that I can punish that. I can't punish it hard, I don't think, unless I parry it. But I can punish it. I think he wanted a close jab there because then he could have done the TC even if I parried. But he got far jab and there's no thing to do from that. Oh, I wanted close strong. You know I want a close strong. I'm an Aura player. I just win if I get a hit. That's like how Aura works in this matchup. It's hard though. He makes it not easy. I got a really I think I got repeated bad desyncs while I was playing this session, but I don't remember if they were against Tenren. Nice. I actually lived through his reversal jab that he managed to sneak in. If you want to hit buttons there, it's super hard. I've never gotten the penis frame during the fucking kill. See his air defense there? Bonk. That red parry is basically the same difficulty as if it was a blue parry, because the hitboxes are basically non-stop. So it's like as long as you're quick about it, tapping forward, you're gonna catch something because you're getting hit like continuously. It's just about don't get hit during the neutral point. Yeah, Oro has a penis. Oro's penis is visible for 1 frame during a sweep. I just got a raw jump in, and then I just didn't spend my super. Think about that. Think about me not spending. Look at me. I'm hungry. Jump around house, close strong. You can tell I wanted it again. I'm like, give it back. I don't know why I did that of all things. He missed the block though on the punish. That's pretty rewarding. Fire Fierce is not a very good meaty. My car throw! He teched it! How'd he do it? I definitely threw from outside Ibuki's throw range. He still teched my car throw. Tenren's something else. Oh yeah, good old low forward. Ugh! That hit on the front, but then he still crossed me up. Most characters can't jump over Oro in the corner. Twins can with dive kick, but it's a pretty rare thing. No quick stand. I've tried to do the dash through. I think that works on Ibuki. Ugh. Ugh. You can see me fishing for down parry, but he didn't give it to me when I was looking for it. He knows. Oof. Nice parry, nice punish. Why is that safe on parry? Why is it okay to have moves that are safe on parry in this game? I get that it's reactable, so it would suck if you could just parry it, but still. I do like that stuff like that is so like goofy. Jump in, block, make them block on normal, and then just fish for parry on their reversal button. I'm shameless. You have to be shameless to play Oro. Heartbreaker. Complete heartbreaker. The worst part is I could have hit him before he landed and it still would have been okay. That super does have recovery. I just missed it. In Street Fighter 4, it literally recovers the frame it lands. So it's like impossible to punish. It's very stupid. Ah, he wants me in that corner, but I don't want to be in that corner. Ugh. Yeah, that was nice. Probably had air TC as well. I don't know if the Torch Fierce would have hit me from that angle. He was jumping away. Could be worse. And then I just dash in parry because I'm hungry. I deliberately didn't spend it there. That's my dizzy ender. Bit greedy, but I'm a bit greedy. I think I tried to forward dash there. Another dizzy ender. Walk in strong into uppercut. Walk in strong into super might have been better than what I did. I don't think my throw timing would have got him there. TC's target combo. She's small. You guys see that shit? Okay. Didn't get any meter back. Ibuki has 3 air target combos that she can do, so even if you parry the first hit, she can hit you with another hit. Meanwhile, if you parry twice expecting an air TC, sometimes she won't do air TCs. So it's kind of tricky situation Ibuki can put you in. What was that? If I blocked it, I won. I was like, what the fuck just happened? However, I still win if I can hit him. So, you know. You know. Ah, it's so greedy. I'm surprised that hit me. Normally I don't get hit on the way up like that, but I guess normally I'm not below her, jumping towards her. Normally I'm like jumping up and then I double jump forward or something like that. From that angle it hits instantly. Yeah, Oro's penis. Oro's penis is visible for 1 frame during his sweep. If it was any other character, it would be awful. But because it's Oro, it's hilarious. They took the most grody Street Fighter character and gave him a visible penis. That's a punish, I just was slow. 7 years. That was a punish. Not a great one. Oro doesn't have a great punish to the best of my knowledge. Just close strong. Fuck it. That's how I play Oro. It's just fuck it. I've got the best normal in the game. I just hit it whenever I'm close. You were 12? God damn. I say so many gross things. Thinking that like some of my viewers could be like underage. And they like tune in on a fucking stream and I say fucking poop butt or something. Nice. I got like enough of a life lead that I'm not super scared, but also he could easily steal this. Ugh. It's not even really stealing. I was dead to like a combo. I was dead to 2-block supers. And that's a very real possibility that you block 2 supers in rapid succession against Ibuki. I did not block the right way, by the way. That was me. You can see I did the red parry attempt, but he only did 3 reps instead of 5. Ah, greedy. He's reacted. Got out of the corner. You can see how completely he's dominating me in neutral. 124 button TC? That's almost Tekken. Except it gives characters 12 TCs as well. And by 12 I mean, you know, 100. That was lucky. Ah, the overhead. Ah, oops. Oops. My stones didn't hit. What was up with that? You guys see that? I didn't attack for a while. My fucking jump ran out, so all the stones just whiffed. Probably because Ibuki's small. That caught me completely off guard. And now look what's happening. He dropped his close strong or whatever. Ugh. What a fight. All because my fucking stones missed. I timed my combo like they weren't going to hit. Because you can get close forward stone hits and it can fuck your combo too. So normally I do a button into close forward and then like this close forward hits with no stones. You don't have to know every TC in Tekken, you just need to know particular orders of some of them. Actual Tekken combos will be like some kind of launcher, and then like let's say string A, and then like a screw smash kind of thing, and then like string B, or maybe string A, screw. What do you call that thing? Screw, spin stun. What do you call that? What's the name of it when you spin and you land and you bounce in Tekken? It's like the combo extension in Tekken 7. Spin stun, spin smash, spin bounce. Most characters only have like a few strings that inflict that. Corkscrew. And then from there you usually do like string C. Anyway, you'll only be using like 3 different strings in a given juggle most of the time. And that can change depending on what character you're playing. Some characters do like launch, juggle, juggle string, corkscrew, juggle string. But sometimes it's 2 juggle strings after. No close strong even though I was so close to him. Delete. It's not fair. I learned Miguel combos in Tekken 6, and then I never ever played anyone. True story. I was like, I wonder what it's like doing competitive combos in Tekken. This is a recording. I already got my ass handed to me. Ugh! Sorry, there's a reset. Not a punish. If I do that fast enough, it is a punish, but I did it too early and then too late. Miguel seems kind of cool. If I do strong there, that actually beats that. But my instinct is to tech a throw. If I do strong early enough, it beats throw or jump super. Far strong is the GOAT. Because it turns into close strong. Miguel is like the perfect see how he super jump canceled that, but it didn't. Oops. I wanted the jab reset, but I didn't want the fireball. Miguel is the perfect he's like the best edgelord design I've ever seen in my whole life. That's what I was trying to say. Three stone does so much work to anyone, it doesn't matter. Even against Tenren, he's just helpless. 3 stone is crazy. Throw. That was actually safe, I think. My attack wasn't to punish anyway. Me dashing into fish for parry. Tenren usually just does throw there, but throw is not too bad to eat in this game, so like a lot of the time I'll just eat a throw. What's funny is I can just win if I get the right hit. Okay. Panda uses the same fighting style as Kuma, and Kuma absolutely definitely uses Mishima martial arts. Ah, it's safe. Nice, close roundhouse. Most characters, Ibuki can... Oh, my air throw. Most characters, Ibuki can, if they parry her close roundhouse, she can super jump out, and then the punish hits midair, and then it sucks. But Oro actually doesn't care if he hits you midair on the ground because he punishes with a launcher. It's a little weapon I have. You hate to see it. He was close enough that my light fireball didn't hit. Or his light fireball comes out apart from his body. So if you're close enough to him, it never hits you. She can do oh, I was talking to him again. She can do regular uppercut into super, and it's still a safe reversal. The thing is, regular uppercut isn't invincible, but it is frame 1 airborne. So even if you hit her with like a 10 close strong or something like that, she'll get hit midair and flip out. Technically speaking, Oro has a touch of death on Ibuki, but it requires a air reset that she can potentially parry out of. Here I do the max dizzy just because I need to dizzy him. What was I gonna say? Oh, I need the right stones too. I need a front stone that's big, I think. And every given stone has like a 2/3 chance of being big. Or it might be like a 5/8 chance of being big, I don't remember. I think, no, each individual stone has a 50-50 of being big or small. But there's 3 small stones and 5 big stones, I think. Or 3 and 4 or something like that. But it doesn't matter, it's still 50-50 per stone. This is actually, he's going to land. I used up all my juggle numbers. I should have done 3 stone because of that, but, you know. Anyway, the thing about the light DP into super, or any non-EX DP into super, is that if the DP whiffs, you can't super. But I think with EX DP, even if the DP whiffs, you can still super. Something like that. So it's like super safe. And the EX DP is invincible. I thought that was close forward, but it was close roundhouse. Who has the most room for growth and development? Probably Oro, Yun, or Urian? Oof. There's a 100% chance that Oro's going to have a stone B-trigger. In fact, the one time we saw his model, wasn't he doing like a B-trigger that was stones? Don't we already know that he has a stone B-trigger? That was a crouch tech. You see how he did a delayed crouch jab? That was an actual true blue crouch tech. People don't crouch tech that much in Third Strike, but it exists. Crouch tech in this game comes out as crouch jab. I should have done the uppercut, honestly. That fireball was an accident. I just want to play safe, and that was actually thankfully still a punish. This set was pretty long. Do I have a way of looking up how long it was? 58 minutes! Whew! How deep are we? We're like 20-some minutes into it. Are there any install supers in SF5? I don't want to say no, but like every single trigger is an install, so you're not lacking for installs. That's a nice thing that Street Fighter V did that I really like. It made installs into a basic mechanic. Street Fighter never did that before. I like installs a lot. A lot of people don't seem to, though. Ironically, the installs I like the most are the ones where you just get like access to new attack, which are the ones most people seem to hate the most. People seem to like the Nikali style install where everything gets better. But I like the Sagat type of install where you get new special moves. Oof, that's an accent. I do that sometimes when trying to do walk-in, walk-out car throw. Just because I roll too much. Empty jump, low parry. Was it empty jump? As strong as an SF4 character. Ish. Yeah. Whatever, I could have hit her on the ground there. Oh, roundhouse is such a good poke in this matchup. It's kind of like... the success rate of it is kind of low, I think. Ooh, he dashed in and I caught it. He was probably looking for dash in, jump super. And I just hit him. Ibuki's dash is not fast. Technically speaking, Ibuki Trigger 1 is an install. In the sense that you get access to a new special move as long as you're in it. There it is, that's the correct punish. My favorite triggers are actually the ones where it's kind of like half you get a new special move and half your move properties change. But there aren't that many of those. Like Birdie Trigger 2. You get extra damage on your chain specials and also you get 2 new special moves. Bison BT2. What does he get besides the Command Grab and the Psycho Crusher? He just gets 2 new specials, doesn't he? Does he have any... I mean, three new specials. Colleen has that. Where she gets the improved punches, but then she also gets a new special move. And the improved dash. Still winnable. Not fun though. Cody VT1 is like a crazy trigger. I wish all the triggers were designed like that, but they had to go nuts with that one. One thing I kind of hate is that Cody Crouch Fierce in both VT1 and VT2 becomes this new anti-air. And Stand Fierce disappears as an anti-air. I mean, his new Stand Fierce with both triggers is good, but losing anti-air Stand Fierce is annoying. And what's funny is the anti-air low Fierce you get with both triggers is not as good as his normal Stand Fierce. It does like the same damage, I think, or less in Knife, and it consumes V time. It's probably even, realistically speaking. This matchup's pretty close, I think. I think Tenren thinks that Oro wins it, and he's my superior in general and also in this matchup. So it's probably like 5.5 Oro. I mean, that was pretty... Oh, the punish. I could have done close strong, maybe. I think I dizzy in this round. There it is. Hi. Guile's still viable, honestly. The only meaningful nerf he got, I think, is Zero Boom. And I hear there's still +2 in V-Trigger 1, is that right? Someone told me that, but I've never actually verified it yet. I didn't have it in my video, so it's going to be in the leftovers video, I think. He shook out in 2 hits. The annoying thing about Oro neutral throw, forward throw, is that Oro has to get behind you before he can start doing the mash animation. So by the time the mashing period actually starts, everyone's ready. So they're like mashing as fast as possible. It's like the only fucking throw like that, where the long startup allows you to react and just mash fast as fuck right away. So even if I'm doing like frame perfect mashing, I can only get like 3 hits against someone else who's also mashing quickly. It's very common I only get like a 2 hit. No, I got 1 hit only. So I had to cut that combo short because I didn't cancel it. Will it kill? I'll take bets. Oh, I lost some hits. Oh, I missed the last hit too. Oh, I did the wrong... No, that's not the wrong combo. That combo can still work. It's tight. Because I did the fireball, that combo's tighter than usual. But it's still possible. I did jump fierce, but let's normally jump roundhouse hits a little bit earlier. They do the same damage. Oh, I got him. I actually got the meter. I like didn't do walk-in strong because I didn't have the super yet. I'm trying to think of a character who has triggers that I think are about the right strength. Maybe Sagat. There were a lot of triggers I used to think were too strong, but most triggers have been nerfed. So now most triggers I feel are about the right strength. You guys haven't seen it, but I've been doing covert Lucia matches with Bungus and one of my IRL friends, Plecky Pariah. Well, I've only done one with both of them, but I've done another one with Bungus. Ken VT1 is perfect. It's pretty good. Chen VT1 is too short and too rewarding, I think. They should make it longer and less rewarding. You can see me subtly reposition there. I did towards strong trying to get the stones to hit, but they didn't hit, so that was kind of shitty. But I did get a lot of stun. I got the dizzy loop on Ibuki, but I couldn't. I was like, I can't keep this. I'm gonna run out of juggle potential eventually. Parry into stand short. Look at that dizzy bar. Look at it. Akuma VT2 is just good enough. I hate Akuma VT1. It's like the worst of all worlds for me. It's like exactly the kind of shit I hate. Jump fierce. If you parried once, it wasn't enough. Akuma VT1 is like Kemi VT1, and I hate that design, where it's just like one fucking good thing, but you only get like 2 uses of it. But it's fucking good. But unlike the other ones where it's fucking good and you only get 2 uses of it, like Sagat has to actually confirm his. You know what I mean? You can't just... I mean, you can Tiger Cannon in neutral, but there's a good chance you'll waste it. The thing about Akuma VT1 and Kemi VT1 is they're, like, fucking good in neutral. They're not fucking good in combos. Well, they are. You're probably the first person ever to say I like Bison VT1. Are you a Bison player? That would be the only reason you would say that. I feel like Bison VT1 is fun to play as and cancerous to play against. It's just a skill check for a lot of them. Like a lot of the moves, like the changed dive. It's like, yeah, there's a 100% guaranteed timing to punish this. You know it. If you don't, oops, you're about to eat like fucking 50 million teleporting skull divers, or like his dashes. Do you know how to challenge this? Oh, you don't. Can you block on reaction in the new direction? Oh, you can't. Guess you're gonna eat this close roundhouse. Mika is another character where I think it's horrible for both triggers. I wanted close forward and I got far forward. It's like another fucking good thing that only gets like fucking one shot. I hate triggers like that. I feel like when Mika activates, there's like a near 100% chance that I'm gonna eat some kind of damage. Especially because I usually just down back and invariably Mika immediately instant EX command grabs me. Help! Help! I'm in the blender. That jump was really awkward. That throw is the best I could get against him there. Let me fishing for a parry. Jump in, blocked, fish for parry. Throws are so unrewarding. I hate throwing. I'd way rather like play a mix-up. I don't want to throw if I can help it. My fireball. Oh, I got him. I know. It's not only that, but the throws have awkward repositioning for Oro. But you can just, like, kill his entire mix-up if you dedicate yourself to, like, eating every throw. Both of Oro's throws cross up, damn it. And also both of them have Shidoki. Ugh, that trade. I tried to do OS parry and I think I just fucked up. No, I might have went for low parry that time. It really is that simple. Just fucking mash on parry and pray. Yeah, Buki's a little bit like that too. It's actually true for almost every character in the game. But in addition to throws being weak in general, aura throws are also positionally bad. Ugh. Help. Well, I'm being absolutely fucking dabbed on in the corner. He generally wins in neutral, but my damage output is a lot better than his. Gouken has an unusually long throw tech window, because his back throw leads to unusually high damage. So they gave it extra tech time. I think it's very likely the final character is going to be a new character. But I also like Ingrid. I think Ingrid is a real chance. My fucking jump house got hit. I was blown away. I was like, huh? I hit it so early. Then I was just mad, so I tried to parry. Yeah, Gouken back throw, because it leads to a free juggle state. Instead of doing any damage. It does 1 damage, but it leads to a free juggle state. If you don't juggle, it just actually does 1 damage. 21 frame tech window is assuming for the throw tech before and after. So it's a bit dishonest to say 3 or 5. Because if you throw first, and the opponent throws after, then even though it's a 3 frame, like, you know, even though it's a 3 frame throw, if they throw like 3 frames before or 3 frames after you, or 5 frames before or 5 frames after you, it'll still tech. So it's really like an 11 frame throw window or something like that for a normal throw, or like 12 or something. Because you have to account for the fact that either person can throw first. So the leniency exists on both directions. 21 assumes that. 21 frames. So it's like 21 when it's normally like 12 or something, or like 11. I don't remember the exact number. Shenlong is literally Gouken. It's the same guy. Does everyone know the Shenlong story? It's pretty funny. There's a translation error. I don't remember what game. Street Fighter 2? One of the Street Fighter 2 versions. One of Ryu's win quotes is, you must get through my Shoryuken to defeat me, basically, in Japanese. And the way that Shoryuken was written was in the kanji, Rising Dragon Fist. And the translators misinterpreted it for a Chinese name, because that's also, you know, written in kanji. So they translated the Shoryuken as Shenlong, for whatever reason, even though it should be 3 characters. Maybe Ryu said Shoryu in the Japanese version, I don't know. Anyway, to write that in Chinese, it would be pronounced Shenlong. So they translated it as, you must defeat Shenlong to stand a chance, when he's actually saying, you must triumph against my Shoryuken to beat me. What's funny is that both Ryu and Gouken now have win quotes referencing it. So in Street Fighter 4, one of Ryu's win quotes is, you must defeat my Shoryuken to stand a chance, or something like that. And then for Gouken, one of his win quotes is, you must defeat me to stand a chance. So they're just poking fun at it. But the design, I guess, of Shenlong is just Gouken. It's taken from the comics. No quick stand, but I backed up too much. I actually had a guaranteed unblockable there. And by guaranteed, I mean if he didn't parry out. Tried to parry. I burn it, I think. No, I don't burn it. Greedy. Okay, now I burn it. A bit stupid. There might be no escape there. With punish, I think. Roundhouse is not a great button in this matchup. It's good for certain things, but I feel like it adds on more risk than reward. But it's important to occasionally do pokes that can be parried high just to punish people who are parrying low. Footage of a checkmate. That's true. Because if you have to block Aura's command grab, and the command grab hits before the final stone hits. So if you're dead to any block damage, you have to do like parry on the stones, and then block the command grab, and then red parry the last stone, which I don't even know if it's possible if they hit on like the same frame, which they can. I mean, beating Tenren is a bit strong. It's 5-15 right now, and I'm the 5. I wouldn't say I'm beating him. I'm not getting flattened. I want to say he's the best player on Fightcade, but there might be a better one. I don't know how he holds up against, like, Nika KO or something. The command grab doesn't do chip for Oro, but the stones do. The stones should not do chip. That shit is really stupid. Never should have been designed that way. Tengu stones would actually be a pretty fair super if the stones didn't do chip. Because you could just hold them back, and then he would just have to actually open you up with overheads and lows. My cross-up is good to set up command grab bro. What? Look at that TC. He was ready. I was ready too. She can parry that, but, you know. I want close forward. Gene does chip for the special moves, but not for the normals, I think. That was not a punish. I'm getting mixed. You see me parry. I did the OS parry block, but he fucking swept the wrong way. Ironically, if I just did stand strong, I would have had a punish. I'm getting hits. That was greedy. I'm dumb. Ah, why didn't I do it twice? Ah. I doubt the final character is going to be a returning character. I think it's going to be someone new. I don't know that. I mean, it could be an existing character like fucking Akira. It was a deliberate 3-stone. These are hard to time on Ibuki, though. He really wants to get out. That stone hit! I like how I tried like 5 different escapes. And by 5, I mean like 4. Ugh, that's just so much damage. Ah, my OS parry block, I fucked it up. My timing was wrong. Tried to red parry, didn't get it. Box art Mega Man. They already did that. That's not even a meme. That's real. That was cross Tekken. He's possible. I don't think he's likely. Ah, he did fucking right of all things. 3 hits, baby. You hate to see it. Okay. I got 2 hits stand strong. 1 in 1,000 mistake. I don't think it was a punish. How unsafe is that? I think it's minus, but I don't know if I can strong it. Probably did low parry or something. Lucky! Any round where I can land these is super good. Ah, air through, but it was too slow. Ugh. Crouching hit. Got him. Base would actually be hype as fuck. Base should be in a versus game. It's so fucking stupid that we didn't get that. Or Proto Man. What I actually genuinely want that'll never happen is base.exe. As cool as base is, base.exe is 10 times better. Ugh. Help. I would hate Rufus. I would hate Viper. I would hate Abel. I would hate El Forte. I would feel ambivalent to Hakan. GBA 0. That was SVC Chaos. This is the only fighting game he's ever been in, to my knowledge. Any tips for Ibuki players in the Ibuki Aura matchup? Just look. Just look. Low forward. Slide. Low run house. Do everything that Tenren does. Maybe far run house. He's been dominating me in neutral for like the better part of an hour. Just look at what he's doing and do it. Nothing that Tenren's doing here is that hard. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to take that back. Most of the things Tenren's doing are not that hard. It's more of a strategy kind of thing. That crouch deck. I saw it. I parried. I might have had a punish on that slide, but it hit, so the punish window is a lot smaller when it hits. Very easy to get your slide parried. It is, but also, like, I don't know. If Oro's just tapping down, it's so risky. I mean, for him. For Oro. If you slide at a period where he's not tapping down, or if you just do any poke. The worst returning character would probably be Evil Ryu. Because we already got him. So if they added him again, it would be fucking... everyone would complain. There you go. Look at that jump. Was that smart or was that smart? He was high up enough that I could hold up on reaction to the super freeze and then get hit midair and then crash into the ground. And then be immune to the rest of the super. I've thought about that, but I rarely do it. But every now and then I see it and I'm like, okay. I learned that from Bungus. Well, Bungus didn't tell me. I learned it from fighting him. If I throw, it hits fast enough that I don't have to parry the second hit. Yeah. People always say Makoto. She wouldn't be a bad character. I already parried before the freeze. That's why you saw a parry there. I actually held back from the start of the super onward. But if you, even if you're holding back, if you parried within like 6 frames before that, you get a parry anyway. I parried right before the screen freeze. Solid rewarding high pokes. This guy, Tenren's doing a far roundhouse. And also just stand forward. But it doesn't matter about rewarding. It's just the risk of me tapping down. It doesn't, even if, like, you know, even if you don't even do a high poke, even if you just slide at weird times or tap low forward at weird times, you're liable to catch me without me parrying. But if I parry low forward, like, forget slide for a sec. If I parry low forward, I don't get a launch on that. I don't even get close forward if it's max range. I get far forward. I get a poke. So it's super low risk. What about that? Cool cross parry, right? Ah, he did it. You see that? Anyone see that? That was one parry into uppercut, so he got hit midair. Tenren is so smart. Yeah. I definitely had a kill combo there. I was not ready for that. I tried to backdash to make DP whiff, hoping he would do wake up DP. I would have said that Balrog and Dudley have a playstyle that's entirely separate and nothing like each other. But I feel like the Balrog we got in SF5 is actually a somewhat believable compromise between the two. Like, we got the most Dudley Balrog we could have possibly gotten. Oh. Not that I think he invalidates Dudley or anything. Like, we could still get Dudley. Ah. I got a parry. That's not a super hard parry to do, but also if you fuck up at all, you eat the rest of the super, so. We're chatting. Every time I hop on, Tenren always, if I type anything, Tenren's like fucking Baff Let's Play. Instantly. He's hunting me. He wants to be on YouTube. Ah, not too painful for me. I could have parried that on the way down. It's kind of scary though because she can do it low. But I should have parried, I guess, especially because he didn't go low. I don't know what the play is there, honestly. I think blocking low is the safest. There are so many things Ibuki has where parry is just really risky, surprisingly. Like, riskier than parries normally are. Like, there's a good chance that she can mix up not only the attack direction, but, like, you know, whether the parry leads to anything. It's too far away. I was greedy. I was desperate. I wanted to do something. I like to throw fireballs there, and he does that slide on reaction. They're not on reaction, but, like, because he knows that I like to do that. I would tentatively say that the cutest Street Fighter character is probably Elena. She's got that, like, loving, living kind of energy. You know what I mean? Minot is close, though. Fong. I guess Fong's kind of cute. In a weird way. He's charming. Ugh. Look at this. What do I do? Was that an uppercut? It looked like one. Elena melted the hardest heart. Look at that parry and punish. Epic, right? Epic parry, low strong. Necro's situation is kind of cute. Something romantic about being on the run. I mean, Remy looks nice. I would call him about one of the furthest characters from cute personality-wise. That was lucky. He could have parried that on, where he could have shifted to block on reaction. Let's make it do something. They didn't do anything. That was a car throw. I fucked up. I was close enough. I didn't need the car throw anyway, so it was especially stupid. That was an accident. It was a shoddy play by me. Existential is cute. I'm relieved when other people are existential. Sometimes I'm lying in bed and I think about how the entire universe is made out of tiny strings and I just get weirded out. Anyone else like that? Help! I'm being mixed. Ugh. I tried to throw it and I was too early. Fucking jumping combo. Jump right us towards strong. That was an accident. Rare footage. I had more meter than I was really using, and I couldn't use it in a good way going towards the corner like that. I think I was too far away to get, my backdash. All that meter I spent, look at me. It's alright, I got enough meter to kill him. If I get a good connect next round. I don't, but I'm close. Air throw. I barely had the meter for that. Reversal something. I actually was fully out of juggle potential there. He really did 3 reversals in a row. No respect. See that? I think she can't do. I think she can't do enders there. If the second hit misses. Yeah, that's a risky uppercut. I think this next one is our last one. Don't quote me. Ugh. Looks strong. Yeah, look at me. How often do you see that cancel? It's a 1 in 1,000 cancel right there. That's like a fucking blue moon cancel. Or a Livestrong cancel. It does nothing. It really does nothing. It does that. It does what you just saw it do. Isn't it great that even the great Tenren gets smushed by unblockables? Relieving. I think SA3 might be better in this matchup. It's hard to say, because technically speaking, SA2 is like always better on paper. But you have to do light super versus Ibuki. Which is annoying. Ugh. Getting kind of poked left and right. Ah! Bit awkward. Got him. Ugh. He's alive. What about now? Bonk. GG, GG. What was the final score? 22-8? I feel like I had to fight tooth and nail for my 8.